Morning, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you enjoyed your weekend. I know I did. Got a lot of things done. Not everything though. um, this is definitely stretching out into a long, arduous, difficult adventure. I'm perfectly well aware of that. We all are. Okay. As you know, we're now in the fourth marking period, and before we get started today, I just want to go over a couple of things. Um, Last week was sort of slow week, right? Alternate week was your extension learning. This week will be your primary learning, and um, we do have a few things that we need to discuss. So just bear with me. I am here on our Google page, and I am going as far back as April 12th. Okay, on that day, there was a Flipgrid assignment, which is part of your participation. And all you had to do was introduce yourself. Okay, and if you went to the Flipgrid page, you most likely saw something like this, right? Okay, say hello on Flipgrid. All you got to do is click on it, click on the little plus sign, and you just say, "Hi, how's everything going?" 2 seconds, no more than that. Um, you do not need video clearance for this. This was confirmed with me through Mr. Montori's office. So there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to do this. And then there was the second Flipgrid topic. What do you know about commercials? Which was to get a discussion going about what do you know about commercials? What are they meant to do? How do they do it? Right? That was kind of part of the launch or the jump off point of what we started doing over the last few weeks. All right. Um, I cannot emphasize how important it is for you to get these things done and participate. It's not going to go away just yet. Anyway, that being said, let's go back to our Google Classroom. All right. I had given you a number of ed puzzles to introduce you to some ideas, right? And I see that not everybody watches these puzzles, right? Gets the information, right? Have some assignments. Not everybody does them. All right, and then there was another Flipgrid. I think I showed you that. What do you know about commercials? And then more Ed Puzzle information with a video with yours truly. Um, One turned in. And then you had an assignment about your print ads, which I explained to you, and not everybody did it. And once again, several different videos with information. Not everybody watches them. And then you had an assignment, right? The ad that you picked, what was it in the ad that was working, right? You had the 7 techniques, bandwagon, general, or glittering generalities rather, and then you had ethos, pathos, and logos. And I didn't expect you all to master it overnight or even in 2 or 3 days, which is why I set up video conferencing. And I know of only one student in this class that does not have clearance. That person does not have to participate, right? Now, nobody has ever gotten back to me to say, Mr. Weinstein, I have this time free or that time free, and I set these up at a specific moment. And if you can't make it, all right, you can't make it, but you need to let me know when you can, right? There needs to be a component of interaction, live interaction, right? I don't expect you guys to master all this on your own. That's why we have the Zoom. I make a block. Hopefully you can join it, but if you can't, You need to get back to me and say, I have this time free. And even if it's after 3 p.m., I'm not going anywhere, right? We're all in this together, as they say. And I hate that. It's a cliche, but I'm not I'm not wandering the streets doing nothing. I'm pretty much a homeboy. So you need to let me know when you are available, when you're not sure of the work. Okay. Then the class check in. Only 6 of you checked in. All right. Need to know what's going on with you. All right. I can't read your minds. All right. You need to give me some feedback. All righty. These are the Zoom conferences that I posted. Like I said, if you can't make it at that hour, I understand. But you need to let me know when you can, because if you're not able to do the work, you need to come to talk to me, and I need to talk to you so that we can figure out where the challenges are, and I can walk you through whatever issues you're having. Okay. Now, once again, right, Ed puzzles. Very few people are watching the puzzles. You had an assignment. No, I'm sorry. The sign in Google Docs, that was for flexible Fridays. My bad. That's optional. Okay, so I'm not going to start getting on your case about that. Okay, so let's get to today. Alrighty, this is what you are going to do. Those of you who are missing work, you all know who you are, and it's just about every one of you, really. And this week, you're going to finish what has been assigned to you over the last 2 weeks. And you're also going to have for me this assignment. It's called My Excuse. Okay. So, what you're going to do is you're going to open up this document, My Excuse. Okay. This is what it looks like. Empty. All righty. And I have given you a sample. Okay. I'll read it to you. I'll walk you through it. Okay. Mr. Jones, the reasons I did not complete the homework assignment are pretty straightforward. The assignment was way too large, and as you know, I sometimes have trouble concentrating on big tasks. Surely you don't want me to get all confused and frustrated because then I just walk away from it and get depressed. And you know you don't want me to go through anything like that. Besides, all of my classmates also think that the assignment was too long and difficult. And I read an article last week in Newsweek that education experts agree that more than 7% of students won't do long homework assignments because they can't focus on an assignment that takes more than half an hour. And they also say that there should not be any homework at all. So I think my reasons are pretty good. Don't you think so? As you can see, I have written some of this excuse in different colored font to represent the different techniques and the different appeal or appeals. The green part, surely you don't want me. Well, that's pathos, right? I'm appealing to your emotions, right? I'm hoping that Mr. Jones agrees that it would be hurtful for me to get frustrated, right? I want his sympathy. In the orange, bandwagon. I'm telling Mr. Jones that everybody in the class feels the same way. I'm not alone. Look, I've got numbers here. You know, everybody's not doing it. And then in purple, ethos, right? The appeal to authority, right? The message is coming from experts. Mr. Jones, there are experts who agree about giving out long homework assignments. All right, so we have these two appeals, ethos and pathos, and the technique of persuasion, bandwagon. Or I should say, no, this is the logical error. These are the persuasive appeals, and your bandwagon and the other six, those are your logical errors, the fallacies. And this is going to be your assignment. You're going to come up with an excuse, right? Be as creative as you like, keep it appropriate, and you're going to finish the assignments that you had over the last few weeks. That's what you guys are going to do this week. Now, I'm going to put up an appointment today for a Zoom conference. I'm thinking maybe around 12 o'clock. If you cannot make it, let me know. Let me know when you can, if you need it. Okay? All right, so I think we've pretty much covered everything. Yeah? If you're not sure, you know I'm going to be here at my desk for the next 9 hours. And then after 3 o'clock, I'm still able to respond to you. So good luck.